Hey YouTube, this is Generic Guillermo. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Last time you were on Lost Judgments. We went into the school, we placed the cameras, and now we're talking to the chairman, and the teacher we bumped into is talking to us again. So if you guys are new to the channel, please like and sub. And as always, I never talk during I won't talk during these conversations, so you guys can listen to it. So without further ado, let's get this going.
But did you say you were a detective?
Name's Yagami.
And you want to put a stop to the bullying, like it's that easy? Tell me, where does all this confidence...
You think there's a real chance we could pull the...
I do. Sure. I think the secret to stopping the bullying is...
Really? Then by all means, detective, enlighten us.
You don't have to be so condescending.
Nope, she's got a point. You gotta back up that claim. So what's this big
It's those students sitting idly by. They're aware of the problem.
Well, yeah, there's a whole flock of bullies. Get in there. Adults do the same thing, honestly. Guess we're not so different from...
Then we should hold some sort of... Is that what...
Again, something like that would only bring more pain to Tell me.
What I'm getting at is that it's the silence of all her classmates that's empowering these bullies. On the surface, we only see students turning their eyes as one of their own gets tormented. They feign disinterest, or pretend not to notice, because remember, that's the safest thing to do. But deep down, it kills them to see.
Yeah, no shit.
So if the class could just express that, if we have to tip the social balance in that, then it's the bull. Would they keep running the risk of bullying if it meant...
Alright, so...
We come in by giving the bystanders a voice. After all, the first...
Okay, so what...
Tsukumo, how fast can you get your hands on a couple of mini-speakers? I want to put them in the classroom where they can't be...
I can have them here momentarily, but I admit...
I don't blame you. I honestly can't...
I see. In that case, I'll be back before...
Chairman, I don't know what these but I'll tell you this right now. I refuse to stand idly by while a student gets pushed to the breaking point.
Do you remember what I told you about the student who committed suicide? That affected how perhaps she blames herself for being unable...
I can see that.
As the chairman of this school, so please, help her, Yagami-san.
But, what to talk about now?
How's it coming along, Yagamishi? No complications, I presume?
So far, so good. Looks like most of the students have gone home.
Do you have the speakers I gave you?
Yep, and they're just what I needed. You're the man, Tsukumo.
Heh. How about we save the praise for after...
Anybody in the classroom right now? What's wrong?
Well, that one's fine, but there's something wrong with the camera in the classroom building. The one on the second floor by the stairs.
Is it broken?
No, still getting it.
All right.
The second floor, they said? Yeah, check the camera. After school, oh my god, the amount of stuff to stay after school just to like do classes and stuff. I'm an idiot by not noticing that. But I guess continuing from my last video.
How does it look, Yagami?
Let's find out.
Did you find something?
Yeah, a sticker on the left.
Yagamishi, behind you!
There he is! That's the perp. See, when you find a hidden camera, your first thought is to take it down. But that's wrong. What you do instead is block the lens. That way, when the perv finally notices, he goes back to fix it, and bam! Caught in the...
I get it, Amasawa. Just stay back. Hey, what is it you're doing over there?
I told you, he's...
Oh, wow, that girl's pretty sure.
Come on, let's catch him already! Stop!
Hey, wait!
Are you safe, Yagamishi? Seems like you're in a bit of a pinch.
Yeah, you think?
But no, but I guess I'm serious. So back to the topic and of what I stated. I feel like the one. No, no, Yagami. What are you doing? No, Yagami. No, go back. But like no, but back to like the. Oh my god, there's always dialogue.
Crap.
Yagami.
Got it.
But no, but back to what I said about games. Honestly, I guess the one reason.
The school just contacted security. Several guards are en route to your location.
Great. Just what I needed.
But back to like the debate, back to what I said. I don't know if this game was just released at a bad time because I was kind of going through a lot. And I'm not gonna lie, during the time when I was going through all the bad stuff during college, and when this game did get released, it did help me out. I'm not gonna lie, this game and Yakuza 6 when I bought it. Well, to be fair, though, Yakuza 6 came out in 2016, but I didn't know anything about Yakuza at that time.
Looks like you've made it
Where have you been
from the
watching?
drone, Yagami. From here. Use the drone. You're gonna have to clear a big...
Right.
Okay, just to be on the safe side. Can I jump over?
Yagami, it looks like... What?
Yeah, I should be able to make a clean get. It'll be fine. All I have to do...
You know very well. But let's get this...
But no, but back to what I was previously stating about the world, if that makes sense. Look, 2019, for those who are curious, I don't, like again, I don't know what the case was.
You don't
Got
lose
it.
Yeah, Sigma, shut up. I don't care. Like again, I don't know what the case was.
I see now.
But no, but back again, 2019. 2019 was the last one where like prices weren't expensive, people were able to keep their jobs, people weren't getting late. Oh yeah, keeping their jobs. 2023, 2024, and now still 2025. People are getting laid off like crazy.
Not happening. And this was the shortest route to Class 2, too.
Nothing we can... Yagami-shi.
Yeah, let's check out the... Okay, makes sense.
But what's it called? Other than that,
The hell, another...
My apologies.
Well, shit.
Yagami-shi.
Hmm?
Just one.
You got a plan. You mean this ball or whatever?
It's kind of like one of those anti-theft balls, actually. You fill that ball with powder or liquid and...
Right.
Oh, just some pepper.
Peppers?
Now, don't doubt the magician. Just...
just you can't do a takedown on a security guard.
Oh, damn.
What?
Yeah.
But no, but again, okay, I'm serious. Now back to the topic. Ever since when 2019 finished and then the beginning, look, the beginning of 2020 was fine. Literally, as soon as the shutdown happened for COVID, that's when everything just changed for the worse. People had to get laid off. They couldn't provide, you know. Can I run and pass him? They couldn't keep their jobs because, as you guys know, layoffs are kind of terrible. Am I gonna get caught here? Please don't tell me I'm gonna get caught. Okay. The layoffs are terrible, and not just that, bro. I like society as a whole just got more. Like, I want to say like, okay, yeah, society you get sensitive, but they just became more like awkward. Like, they didn't know how to socialize with people. We barely went out in places because, as you know, everything was shut
If I
down.
keep going down
Restaurants,
this way, I'll just
gyms.
end up back at this.
The landing where you were.
You have any idea how it's?
I'll take a look. There's no sign of that sharp girl who framed.
Oh.
There is one guard posted there.
Yeah.
Like, everything was closed. You couldn't really do anything per se, but like, again, like everything was just, look, anything after 2020 was just worse. I'm sorry, I don't want to make it sound negative. Like, literally, there was nothing good. But then again, if it wasn't good, I would not be here right now. So I need to count my blessings for that. But back to, like, what is there to talk about? Like, 2020 wasn't good. That guy's gonna see me. Or not, okay. But again, everyone just became socially awkward. We did not know how to run the economy. The economy is still struggling to this day because of COVID, which again, out of our control, but you might think after the recovery of COVID 2021, which is when this game was released during this year, it just got worse.
Okay, I'm in class 2-2. Nobody in sight.
Roger that. Seems like those guards were no trouble for you.
Yeah, thanks to you. Well, better set up the...
Good luck.
Tsukumo, could you say something through the speakers?
Oh, testing. Testing. Today's forecast calls for sunshine and heavy security.
Perfect. Your speakers are...
Does this mean you're set up?
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, no you don't. You stay your ass right there.
Go get Yakun and the boys.
I see you got security all riled up. They've been looking all over for you. Didn't think you'd be dumb enough to stay. Could have sworn I saw you earlier on lunch. Now where have I seen that face? Oh, you're the guy from yesterday. The guy who stole my fucking phone. I'd say it's time for some payback.
Don't lose heart, Yagamichi. Already come this far.
Right. I can get through this.
Look, who the fuck are you and why are you in our school?
No answer? You're only making this worse on yourself, you know? You're here to swipe some girl's gym clothes or something?
Does this mean we could beat the answers out of him?
Oh, yeah. We'll end up as heroes for breaking this nasty-ass pervert.
Sick. I always wondered what it'd be like to shatter a human bone. Whoa. What is this shit? This guy doesn't mess around, Yakun. We all
But
need
no,
to take
but
him out.
back to...
What? Holy shit!
Don't let him go!
Damn! I guess he's more than just your average creeper.
Yagamichi, you can't get caught now. They'll label you as a sex offender. You don't want that on the news, do you?
No, can't have that.
Only one way out then.
Give me a quick second, guys. I just have to text this thing real quick. Give me a second. Sorry about that. Look, but again, like, oh, okay, I guess I could talk about the fight. Actually, I'm going to talk about the COVID thing later. So this fight is kind of easy. Honestly, if I really want to, I could have no damage it. So the main boss here, he is kind of tanky. So you gotta be careful. Okay, so you got a mini boss here, and by the way, I did say this before in previous videos, you do need to be careful about mini bosses in this game because they're kind of quite tanky. They're kind of tanky, and here's the thing. Remember I stated to you how grabbing in this game is a bit finicky? For example, I grab this guy, I can do like heat actions or do whatever her says you, like whatever you wanted to do. When it comes to the bosses, you can do that. The only best thing you can do with a boss, if you're lucky, you attack them, you grab them, and then you do a quick attack. Because and you have to spam it, by the way. Like, do you see how they're staggering? You have to grab them and then do triangle or square immediately. Because if you literally hesitate, I'm not even saying this is a joke, a second after, they break free out of it. And if you think I am bluffing, let's see this. See? See? You have to spam it. Do you see how fast it became? And also, by the way, there's also something you guys need to be careful about, because if you guys are not, it's going to hurt you in the long run. I'm going to max out my health. I'll tell you why. So so when you guys see that mortal reversal, you need to dodge. But this happens if you don't dodge. Dodge. So... see, that's what happens. You dodge and then you get circled. But that's it for the battle. But I guess back to the world thing. Again, I don't know if it's just me like getting older by age and realizing that it's just giving me a perspective on how life is, just in general, like as you get older. It could just be me.
You're on your own from here. The three of us need to make our exit now too. We'll all...
But again, after 2020, everything has changed for the worse. And another thing I just noticed too more often, I think that's like as of recently, is just that more people than I know personally are getting more sick than often. And by sickness, I mean autoimmune disease like lupus, arthritis, cancer. Honestly, it's just sudden because there's some people I knew back in like 20s, like, yeah, around like, what's it called? Back in like... yeah, back in like high school days, like 2015 to 2019, but like, again... it just like shocks me because you knew these people for like a long time, but now you realize they're getting close to the end of their journey, which is unfortunate, but they're gonna die. Which again, I understand that's life, but it's shocking because like when I was like, I never thought that death was actually a thing. I know it sounds stupid to say that, but that's actually the real truth. I would be lying to you guys if I said if I never did believe in death. But like, again, like everything changed. The best games... the best games came out around 2009. 2009 to 2019. Modern Warfare 2, World at War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3, Yakuza, I guess, luckily speaking, because people hyped that game. Ninja Gaiden, Sly Cooper remasters, God of Wars, like God of War 3, I believe. The spin-off to God of Wars. And like, there's multiple. I can list on and on. Ghost of Tsushima. Like, where do we even start? But like now, in 2025 now, you have some good games here and there. There's Infinite Wealth. There's Resident Evil 4, but the remake. Oh, you can't go past that. Like the remake of it. You have, let's see, I don't even know. Baldur's Gate 3 should have not won Game of the Year. Why did it get hit? And then you got other games. Like, look, I'm not saying that 2020 was like the end of the world. But technically speaking, there was a pandemic. But again, like, it just wasn't the same as the feelings you would have back in 2009 to 2019. It's just not the same.
Oh man, you almost got arrested and put on the sex offender list.
There's no way I'd screw things up that bad.
In all seriousness, those bullies got what was coming. I kinda wish you messed them up worse. That way, they'd never bother.
Yeah, but that wouldn't really solve the problem.
What? Wow, look who's talking.
But that's where those speakers come into play, isn't it?
Yeah, if everything goes as expected.
Hey, you did everything you could, right?
But back to, I guess, the game itself. I personally, okay, Lost Judgment. I guess I'll continue more about the story. The story itself is pretty much talking about how like bullying actually takes an effect on a person's mental health. Which, okay, like on a personal level, I get why this is a good game. If you want to see how bullying actually affects people, you can see. I wouldn't say firsthand, but you see how it is like from a gaming perspective. So it's good on that aspect. But the dangers of it compared to the first game, it's just nothing. Like in the first game, this is a spoiler for the first game, you have to stop down some sort of like organization that was pushing drugs. That was like they were trying to promote like a drug to cure Alzheimer's, but they were taking people against their will. They were murdering them. They were doing all that. And in this game, you just stop bullying and future events I can't talk about, which is just tied to bullying. Like, not bad, but like that, like that's the best you can do. Bullying. Hey, that's a nice box.
Yo. So, are you gonna come out to lunch with us or what?
Don't you have anything more to say than that, Koda? Get your ass up. Come on. Matsune's really not in the mood to deal with your shit today. I'll just eat lunch here, okay? Huh? You're giving us lip now? I guess you won't be needing this stuff then.
Hey, put that back.
Get your ass up, you little slut.
Yo.
Oh, maybe you started fucking guys on your lunch break now?
You're out here living the dream, aren't you?
Enough! Get your ass up!
What's the fucking holdup, Koda? You should be thanking us for even inviting you to come.
So slow. I can't fucking stand you.
Well, damn. So much for my appetite.
Wow.
You guys are making me sick.
Hey, who the fuck said that? We're making you sick, huh? You guys talking about us?
You see anyone else being assholes? Of course he's talking about you.
Yeah, I've about had it with you punks. This shit's getting old. The fuck?
Ganging up on the same girl day after day make you feel real big?
Unfucking believable that it takes 3 of them to do the job.
Seriously, you guys? You're taking Koda's side here? You know she's just a whore, right?
You okay, Koda-san? Just ignore these losers.
How low can you go? Calling someone a whore isn't gonna win you any points.
Right? Let's hear it for the picture of purity over here.
What the hell? Hey!
She can dish it, but she can't take it. Hope the boys are watching.
What?
What the fuck, man? If you want to talk shit, say it to my face.
What part of this don't you understand?
Yeah. You know what, guys? It's true. You guys just need to leave her alone.
He's right. He's totally right. What's your problem with her anyway?
Yeah, Coda didn't do anything wrong, guys.
Exactly. So back off Koda-san already.
Stop acting like little punks. Get the hell out of here.
Weren't you guys going to lunch? Go choke on a chopstick.
Oh, how does it feel now?
Just get going, would you?
Yeah. Toss him out.
What in the hell is going on here?
Hey, Luxon. Fuck this.
Yeah. Let's just go.
Fuck it.
Wow. I've never seen those kids band together like that.
They all knew what was going on in there now. It can be hard to speak up even when you know something happening right in front of you is wrong.
That's true.
Not so different from adults, right?
Yagami-san, was everything we just witnessed part of your plan?
It's just psychology. There's this concept called the bystander effect. According to the psychologists, when a person witnesses an incident, there's 3 things that run through their mind if other people are in the vicinity. 1. If no one else acts, it must not be urgent. 2. If no one else acts, I don't have to take action either. And 3. If I take action alone, I'll embarrass myself. The result? Everybody stands there and nobody takes action. I just figured if I could get even one person to step up and raise their voice, it would spur the rest of them to push past their inability to act. Penguins are the same way. You ever seen a flock of them hesitating to take a leap into the sea? One takes the first plunge and the others all start following after him.
The first penguin, you say? It's a fascinating term for a display of bravery. I've heard it said that overseas in America, the first penguin is a symbol of
That is not true. Do not believe anything in America. America's terrible. America's stupid.
respect.
So for Yagami-shi, that would mean your voice was the first penguin in that classroom.
I can't say for certain this resolved your bullying problem. But here's hoping it's at least a good first step.
Oh, that's so adorable. They're actually
They're
looking at
gone.
each other.
You should be safe from them for a while.
I'm not gonna lie now, as much as I like the dub, some characters don't. Oh my god. She's actually shedding a tear. That's actually upsetting. Very upsetting.
What do you say we monitor the situation for now?
I suppose you're... But it should be teachers and administrators handling
You know
these...
what?
Then if you'll excuse me.
Kaito's just staring at her down like crazy.
Oh, come on, man. Lighten up a little. You didn't have to rub it in her face.
You know what she thinks? She thinks we're some bums off the street trying to meddle in academic affair.
Well then, I apologize on her
I mean,
behalf.
Yagami is right. She was gonna be rude about it.
Yagami-san, that was some magic you worked there. Hard to admit this at my age.
Good stuff, Yagami.
Naturally.
Sorry, I have to take... Hey, this is Yagami.
This is Shirosaki.
Well,
I have a rather urgent request for you. It concerns a trial we've been involved with.
Listen, sorry, son. I'm a little busy. I don't know if I can take a rush job at the moment. We aren't even in Kawachi right now. Actually, I'm in Yokohama.
Really? That's interesting.
I'm helping Sugiura out with a case for his new agency. We're on site right now. At Serio High School. Sorry, son? You there?
Seiryu High? Somewhere near Ijincho? Is that the school?
Have you heard of it?
A college-age student teacher from that school went missing about 2 months ago. It was all very sudden.
Huh. I think I heard something about that, actually.
He himself was a Seiryu High graduate. He'd returned to his alma mater to finish his teaching credential.
Just a sec. How do you know so much about this?
The teacher's name is Hiro Mikoshiba, and his body was discovered a few days ago. They found him in one of Ichincho's abandoned buildings.
Huh?
The
Yeah,
body
you guys
was
know that.
badly decomposed, but Kanagawa police have just released his identity. Moments ago, in fact.
Moments ago.
This is gonna end today?
Thing is, someone else knew Mikoshiba was dead before the police even confirmed it. A sex offender, Akihiro Ehara. I defended him in court. The day Mikoshiba disappeared, Ehara was arrested at the station for groping. He's also an active duty officer.
So you're saying he committed the murder too?
No. The victim was still alive while Ehara was at the station in Tokyo committing sexual battery. He was caught and arrested on the spot. And he's been in jail for the 2 months since.
So if I have this right, he has an alibi for the murder?
Right. But there's more to it. A few days ago, someone lit flares at the location of Mikoshiba's body. It obviously couldn't have been Ehara, so I suspect that's the real culprit. But whoever that is somehow connected to Ehara.
Yeah. Otherwise, there's no other way he could have known about the body.
Exactly. There's clearly more to Ehara than an officer turned groper. More than likely, he's an accomplice to murder.
Okay. So do we have a motive?
4 years ago, Ehara's only son hung himself in their home. He was a student at Seiryo High at the time. And the way Ehara sees it, his death was the result of bullying at the hands of his classmate, Mikoshiba.
You mean it's revenge? In that case, could he possibly have hired someone else to kill the guy in his stead?
It's highly likely. As for my request, I'd like to see what you can find out. Mikoshiba's murder is too suspicious. Up until today, I wrote Ehara off as just another train groper. But he got arrested for that on the exact day that Mikoshiba was killed. It can't be a coincidence.
I mean, you couldn't ask for a better alibi than being arrested for a different crime, right? Otherwise, the cops would have pinned him as suspect number 1.
But groping as an alibi? Why go to all that trouble? There had to have been a better way than that. I'm worried. As his attorney, I have to admit there's a chance Ehara planned this, which means I've made a critical oversight. Even worse, I let a misguided court issue a verdict. I can't allow that to stand. I need to reconsider both the harassment and the murder, because I think the truth is these cases are one and the same.
All right. Well, what can I do for you?
Can you see if anyone at Seiryo High will talk about Mikoshiba? Right now, we need more information. And the first thing we should focus on is how and why he disappeared. That could give us a lead.
So, does this mean you're hiring me?
It does. Consider it an official request, if you would.
Okay, I'm on it. No better feeling than when the jobs line up perfectly.
Okay, well that's it for the end of this chapter, but that's going to be it for the video. If you guys are new to the channel, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.